was invited to Lagos to meet with Seyi. I met with Seyi and the Minister for Youth. The Minister for Youth, when he saw me, he hugged me in Lagos. We talked, and I was to be offered 100 million naira. But the thing is, it's not all about money. There are things which I stand for. You cannot ask me to begin to promote a president who has not done something for me to say he has done it. If he does something good, I will promote him. We will support him as the president and commander-in-chief. But where he is, you cannot say I should keep quiet. I won't do that. That we couldn't settle. And they felt that I'm being stubborn not to accept money and to come to Lagos without accepting money and going back. So they planned my abduction, and on the 15th, I was abducted. Of April, I was abducted, stripped naked, beaten seriously in collaboration with the MD of NTA. The MD of NTA, I was packaged to NTA to make involuntary statement that I am no longer, that I have renounced my position as NANS president. I did that to gain my freedom, but immediately I released a press statement that I was forced, it was under duress, and because I was naked, I was beaten. They claimed that they will share the video. That Seyi told them that they can share the video, nothing will happen. And that even if they kill me, he will order. That was the word Ladoja used. It is Ladoja that is telling me this. That he will instruct, yes, he will instruct the Inspector General of Police to cover it up. And if he doesn't do that, that he will go. So I now asked, even this morning when somebody was telling me that, you know who Seyi is, I say, yes, Seyi is an ordinary citizen like myself. He's not occupying any official position. I told them yesterday, I made it clear, that even if I'm coming to this hall and I'll be shot, I'll still come to this hall. At the end, today, the inauguration is concluded and I'm the NANS president. I want Nigerians to know what has happened and that we are not going to give up and that Seyi can do anything he wants to do. He's already in this hotel. This inauguration wouldn't have held. You can see the organization is not correct. See the way the things was hardly done. I told the MC, quickly start. Don't do no protocol. Do the inauguration as long as though they will be arresting or killing the NANS president now, who controls over 40 million Aluta forces. So I want to, for the want of time, I don't want to take much of our time, but I've told you in brief. So we cannot say, the most important thing which my government, which we want to do as leaders of NANS, is that we will fight the cultists. We will take away cultism from NANS, the touts from NANS. They are just bunch of touts and criminal elements. When politicians want to do anything, they recruit them to do all of these things, and that is what we have come to fight. I need your support for us to be able to do this, because without you supporting me, supporting our leadership, there's no way we'll be able to achieve this, because these people have gone far. They have no shame. I want to say, finally, that Seyi Tinubu is a very bad example to the Nigerian youth. And the worst thing that will happen to Nigeria will be for Seyi Tinubu to become the governor of Lagos State. He has no shame, he has no character. I have been stripped naked, he has my video in his phone. If we are in a country where things work, they are supposed to trace that in his phone, and he should be prosecuted. I do not know if what he wants to do with my naked video in his phone. It is also in the phone of the Senior Special Assistant to the President on Student Affairs. The Secretary, while we went to submit a letter to the Minister of Defense, the essay to the Minister of Defense told him that he saw my naked video while they were beating me. That is also in his own phone. This is the country that we are, but they are making a mistake with the wrong person. The honest solution to this for them to do the right thing, or they should quickly terminate my life. I thank you very much for listening, Your Excellency.
This is scary. For a moment, I was trying to ask myself if this is really real, if this actually happened, because these are the kind of scary stories you heard or read in a novel or you watch in a television, but it's happening in Nigeria. A president of a national body was kidnapped, stripped naked, tortured because he rejected 100 million naira bribe to endorse President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And they went to his inauguration to disrupt his inauguration. In that inauguration was the former governor of Kano State, Shekarau, and the former governor of Kogi State, Wada. And they were brutalized by thugs linked to Bola Ahmed Tinubu's son, Seyi Tinubu. And he's making this open confession live, and the whole world is watching. In a bid to win 2027 presidential election, because he knows that he did not win the 2023 presidential election, Bola Ahmed Tinubu has turned Nigeria into a banana republic. Bola Ahmed Tinubu has turned Nigeria into a lawless country. Bola Ahmed Tinubu is trying to collapse all the institutions in this country just because he wants to retain the seat beyond 2027. And all of this thing is happening. The international community are watching. then ask yourself a very important question. Who is actually demarketing Nigeria? Is it Mr. P2B that went to Johns Hopkins in DC to hold a seminar and discuss about poverty in Africa, linking it to Nigeria? Or Bola Ahmed Tinubu, whose son is intimidating the president of a national body? The National Association of Nigerian Students is a body charged with the responsibility of organizing and seeing the welfare of all Nigerian students. I remember vividly during the military regime, the National Association of Nigerian Students staged protests against the military government. This is a powerful body, but Seyi Tinubu, ever since Bola Ahmed Tinubu became the president, has been trying to infiltrate this body. And they are doing all of this because of politics. The president of the association is saying openly that he was offered 100 million naira to use the association name to endorse Bola Ahmed Tinubu ahead of 2027 general election. Tinubu knows that students in Nigeria, they are not going to vote for him. He just won the endorsement. That endorsement is what he's trying to use to play into the mind and psyche of the people. The same way you are seeing the southern governors at the campaign to APC is just to play on the psyche of the people. 100 million naira just for one association. Imagine how much has been given to other associations to endorse President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Imagine how much was given to the governors that are decamping, the PDP governors that are decamping to APC to endorse President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is aware that Nigerians will not vote for him. All he wants is this endorsement. Tinubu did not get this level of endorsement in 2023. And he was able to wriggle his way into power. With this endorsement coming forward, it will be very easy for him to wriggle his way into power in 2027. That's the reason why he doesn't care if the nation's resources is depleted. As long as you can endorse Bola Ahmed Tinubu, resources will be given to you. That is what he wants to achieve. You can see the desperation coming from the camp of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He knows that he will not get it easy in 2027. With all the endorsement coming from left, right, and center, the president is not even sure of his victory in 2027 because he knows that he has not done anything that will warrant him to stay beyond 2027. He knows that he has not been able to get the trust of Nigerians. He knows that he hasn't done anything noteworthy that will make any sensible Nigerian to go to the polling booth and vote for him in 2027. What they are trying to do is to psych the mind of the people to believe that Nigerians are happy with Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Why exactly will Nigerians be happy with Bola Ahmed Tinubu? What exactly has he done that will warrant Nigerians to be happy with him? Back to the NANS president, he said he was offered 100 million naira to endorse Bola Ahmed Tinubu. NANS is a body of over 10 million Nigerians. Imagine an endorsement coming from NANS, but he rejected it. He rejected the 100 million naira. According to him, he said, if the president has done something noteworthy, I'm going to endorse him. How can I endorse a president that has made life miserable for Nigerians? How can I endorse a president whose administration has ushered in inflation? How can I endorse a president who removed fuel subsidy and left the brunt of sufferings on Nigerians? How can I endorse a president who told Nigerians to fasten their seatbelt, to endure hardship, but he is unable to endure the same hardship? A president, despite saying that he inherited a battered economy, used $150 million to purchase a presidential yacht. How can I endorse a president under whose administration Nigerians' debt profile has tripled? How can I endorse a president that has destroyed Nigeria's GDP? How can I endorse a president that has not created one single job for the poor Nigerians? How can I endorse a president under whose administration the price of imported commodities in this country has skyrocketed? How can I endorse a president under whose administration Nigerians are unable to have 3 square meals a day? How can I endorse a president that is going around capturing every institution in this country for his own selfish political gain? How can I endorse a president that does not care about the plight of ordinary Nigerians? This NANS president is a man of conscience. He has conscience. But your state governors, despite everything happening in this country, despite the suffering, despite the state capture, despite the high debt profile we are experiencing in this country, they are busy endorsing Bola Ahmed Tinubu. They are busy decamping to APC. Look at what they did in Rivers State. They removed an elected governor. They frustrated him. Now, there are reports that he's about to move to APC. Governors who were elected by the people are not standing by the people. They allow themselves to be intimidated by the president. That is the reason why you're seeing them decamping to APC. But look at this young man. He is standing his ground and he's saying no to any form of intimidation, no to any form of bribery. This young man needs to be celebrated. When I started, I asked a very important question. Who actually is demarketing Nigeria? Is it Mr. Peter Obi that is touring the world, exposing the rot of bad leadership we have in Nigeria and Africa as a whole? Is it Mr. Peter Obi that is holding the government to account, asking the government to live up to her responsibility? Or Bola Ahmed Tinubu, whose son is kidnapping a president of a national body, trying to force him to endorse the 2027 re-election of Bola Ahmed Tinubu? Of course, you know who is demarketing Nigeria, because with this kind of news coming out, the international communities are watching, and I wonder how foreign investors will like to come into this country with the level of barbarity we are experiencing in this country. Tinubu doesn't care about the growth and progress of Nigeria. All what Bola Ahmed Tinubu cares about is extending his tenure beyond 2027. All what Bola Ahmed Tinubu cares about is consolidating power beyond 2027. Even if Nigeria wants to burn, Nigeria should burn. It is our duty to ensure we put an end to this rascality. It is our duty to ensure we stopped Bola Ahmed Tinubu from continuing with the barbarity, with this recklessness we are experiencing in government. It has never been this bad in our government before. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video.